why does it take a young man, with all the resources that the government are talking about pouring into everything, how is it takes a young man to take it on his own back to go out and actually take knives and guns off the streets? I don't get it. The government say they're supposed to be funding this, they're looking for solutions. But one of the solutions to me is to actually go out there and take them off the streets. And for me, I don't see why a young man should have to take on that responsibility with all of these different organisations. So what is it that drives you to do that?
It's the right thing to do, innit? It's life, innit? And obviously it's like, it's not even the fast amnesty thing, innit? It's the thing, innit? Because it's the thing that's actively taking knives off the roadside, innit? And bruv, I know, and like the system knows, and not a lot of other people know, that it costs the system, innit? Like just talking, like just going beyond like death and people being heartbroken for the rest of their life, and or for losing a child or a family member, that it costs the system so much, like to even process a murder, innit? Like 1.7 million just to process a murder, Each murder. And I know for a fact, that anytime a police officer gets a knife or something, it's not like it's either been found or they've had to physically arrest them or have some crazy intelligence to ascertain, or search warrants and manpower, like to get the stuff that I'm taking off of the street, innit? And I've got a sense of trust and communication with the children where they're willingly bringing it to me, innit? So how can that be ignored?
See, that's
I'm finding it crazy right now.
That's what I find. You see, you said it exactly there. You got to trust. If they trust you, and they don't trust anybody else, and so that's what's actually amazing, that they trust you. So this is something that works. You see, when the government are talking about solution, this actually works. Is that you're going out there, and you're effectively saving lives every single day. And I know you get flack for it. I know that people say to you, know what I mean, why are you going out there doing this? But you've got your own reasons for doing it, and because you're passionate about life, and that's really clear to me. You know what I mean?
It's like, how can I say, man? Like, if the whole world can't realise that the children are our future, then like, where do we stand as a race? Do you get me? Because where do you think our future athletes and our future doctors and our future nurses and politicians are coming from? Do you understand?
Where are they gonna come from?
But obviously, it's a thing like, I don't know. When you're in a certain part of society, then I don't know. Maybe the priority of care to them just ain't as great as it would be to other people. But do you know what? This is where I come from, so that's my priority, and that's my pride and my care. And it's just like, it's not even hard for me to do, man. Like, it's a natural thing. Do you get me, bruv? Like, as I said, like when I got stabbed, I've been stabbed 9 times on 2 different occasions.
Wow.
And
so what you're doing really, like, is to you.
It happened when I was defending people I loved. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And guess what? Like, if I have to put myself in front of that again,
you do it again.
Because that's my like that's what I'm here for. Like, I'm a protector to the people I love, innit? And the way I see it, I'm a big brother and I'm a father to a lot of these young kids in the community. And I just wish that when I was their age, if I had a better bit of guidance, then maybe, you know, like, I wouldn't have faced so much turmoil in growing up. Do you get me? But obviously, like, man just found a way to make negative into a positive driving force. Do you feel me? I swear down there ain't nothing that's gonna stop me from grinding in these roads to stop what's going on, yeah? And if it means I have to risk myself and my freedom out here on the roadside, then so be it, innit? Because in my heart, I know I'm doing the right thing. So blessed to you, man, and I'm gonna keep grinding. Every single message I get, I'm gonna respond to it. Every younger that needs help or they got something they don't want, I'm gonna respond to it. So if it makes me a bad person doing that, then so be it.